Ma giving all praise unto Yabashi Masha Bashimoko Hakodash, double honors unto the apostles, a great millstone, and the honors you brothers will be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And above everybody, are coming out here to give you this truth through the grace and mercy of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, Bashimko Hakodash, giving all praise unto Yabashi Masha Bashimko Hakodash. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be a relatively quick video based upon this clip that was released yesterday, and this was one of the Oscar-winning movies of the year, and you know, pretty much I got a simple question: is this what qualifies as movies these days? Okay, and pretty much what you're gonna see is yeah, you're gonna see some wild programming, you're gonna see some wild things, which this guy here, A Journey Through the Cinema, he pretty much breaks it down nicely, and what I'm really gonna try and do is try to filter what he's saying out through the scriptures. And you know what's important to remember within this particular video is art imitates life and life imitates art. So what Esau pushes out there on the movies, that's what he wants the layman to be thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna play this clip. Okay, and it's pretty wild. Okay, that this is a Oscar-winning movie when you really see what's being pushed out here. Right, it's a very demonic, very highly demonic vibration that's being pushed out there, man. It's wild. A very demonic spirit, a real Baphomet spirit that's being pushed out there within cinema, and that's why they call it casting, because they're casting a spell. So let's check this out.
Perez just won the award for Best Musical or Comedy at the Golden Globes, and all I have to say to the voters is,
boy, have you lost your mind, because I'll help you find it.
It was a win that caused Challengers director Luca Guadagnino to literally stand up and walk out of the ceremony. Maybe he just needed to use the bathroom, or maybe, just maybe, he too saw that Emilia Perez is some of the shallowest Oscar bait we've seen this side of the 2020s. Its entire inclusion in the award season is less on the merit of good storytelling and more the voters using it as a big middle finger to the Trump ads that ran during this year's election cycle. But who doesn't like a film that boils the pot a little and generates a few spicy headlines? The attention would be far more warranted if Emilia Perez on its own was actually a competent movie. Now, this may shock you here, so hold on, but I usually don't go to movies just to see how well they stick it to a campaign slogan. Yet what I hate even more is a bad movie. And the Golden Globes, they've forced my hand here. So now, let's dive into the inferno. For those who don't know, Emilia Perez follows a Mexican drug kingpin who transitions and tries to build a new life for herself and for her family with the help of a lawyer. It's hard for me to ignore that this film really how well they...
Check this out.
If Emilia Perez on its own was actually a competent movie. Now, this may shock you here, so hold on, but I usually don't go to movies just to see how well they stick it to a campaign slogan. Yet what I hate even more is a bad movie. And the Golden Globes, they've forced my hand here. So now, let's dive into the inferno. For those who don't know, Emilia Perez follows a Mexican drug kingpin who transitions and tries to build a new life for herself and for her family with the help of a lawyer. It's hard for me to ignore that this film really is trying to balance a lot of big hot button topics all at the same time. It's covering the Mexican drug cartels, it's covering illegal immigration into the United States from Mexico, and it's covering trans identity and rights. Directors don't know, Emilia Perez follows a Mexican drug kingpin who transitions and tries to build a new life for herself and for her family with the help of a lawyer. It's hard for me to ignore that this film really is trying to balance a lot of big hot button topics all at the same time. It's covering the Mexican drug cartels, it's covering illegal immigration into the United States from Mexico, and it's covering trans identity and rights. Director Jacques Ayudar.
So I'm gonna pause it there, and I'm gonna go into some precepts, and then I'm gonna carry on with this particular clip. So like I said, you know, art imitates life and life imitates art. So when you're seeing these things being paraded as Oscar-worthy movies, pretty much that's the vibration that they want people to be underneath. And a lot of these people here that you see that are so-called actors and actresses and all of that, really they're not the most talented people that you would hire to make a competent movie. What they are is they are conduits, all right, to particular vibrations that Esau wants to push out there upon the people. All right, so a lot of these people, they might sign for the credits, so they'll get the credit for the movie being made, but you'll find out maybe the script was already put together by a bunch of psychologists, right, really trying to infiltrate your mind. This is how it goes down. Okay, a lot of these people they just get the check. Okay, because they're part of that cartel. They're part of that insiders club. So they'll be the face of it, like Tesla. This guy that's the Tesla guy, Elon Musk. He's just the face of it, man. He's just the face of an agenda that the elites are pushing. Okay, he's just the face of it. Yeah, they'll cut him checks. Okay, yeah, he's gonna be able to go to holiday in a yacht or whatever. But you really think a multi-billion-dollar industry leading company is gonna have all the time to be out there on a Joe Rogan podcast? Okay, where's the head of Toyota going on the Joe Rogan podcast? This guy's a celebrity. He's just a face. He's what's known as public relations, man. And he's a conduit to what the elites want. And a lot of these screenwriters, a lot of these guys that take credit for movies and all of that, a lot of them, when you see the movie and it's bugged out and you're wondering what the hell's going on with the movie, but there's persistent messaging that's being pushed within the particular movie, is because they're conduits to the spirits on the left hand side. Okay, they're just conduits. They're just the face of it, right? But the vibration that's being pushed is by the real witches that are behind the closed doors, so to speak. And sometimes they be the witches themselves. Okay. Sometimes they be the witches themselves. They'll be writing the scripts down, but they're doing it for a particular purpose. And as you're gonna see the programming that they push out there in a second when you see the rest of this clip. Like again, like I said, I was gonna bring out some precepts. Now they said some hot button topics, right? So what's the hot button topics? And we're seeing it throughout the four corners of the earth, right? The immigration thing. And that's gonna be a major part of the MLTB system because of the tracking and tracing that's gonna be available on the immigration thing, right? What else comes to mind? That they were saying, the transformer lifestyle. Okay, a lot of these guys, a lot of these people out here, they're pushing that Megatron vibration, man. They're pushing that Megatron vibration, man. Okay, this is what's being pushed heavy out here into the world. This is what's being pushed heavy into the world, and you're gonna see the song they're gonna sing and dance about this particular vibration, right? And Lord's will, it shouldn't flag up on a YouTube. Lord's will, it doesn't flag up on the YouTube because I'm just taking their clips and making a video about it. But doth not the scripture say Babylon has been a golden cup within the Lord's hand and has made all the earth drunken? This is the vibration that they're pushing out there into the world, man. This is the vibration that they're pushing out there into the world. It's a very demonic vibration. And who's it targeting? Who's it targeting? Here it is. You got a French director making a Mexican film about a Mexican drug lord turned into an alternative lifestyle. Okay, you got Zoe Saldana who represents the Negro woman hoeing out on a table like you seen a second ago, right? The Mexican dude is turned into a Mexican she, right? A transformer butt, okay? Then turn into a transformer butt, okay? Which, like I said, who they're targeting? They're targeting you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Okay, and they got you on a drug thing. They're saying, look, this is who you are. You're drug dealers. This could have been, that particular premise could have taken place anywhere else. But it had to be a drug kingpin, right? Okay, they got the fucking drug kingpin rolling around in the Range Rover. So you know who they're targeting in terms of aesthetics and the aesthetical lifestyle that Jake wants to aspire to. Esau's the damn devil, man. When you really see these things, man, Esau's the damn devil. And that's the movie that they're gonna give the Oscar to, okay? Right? And then they'll have the paper say the first Mexican woman to receive this, that, and the third. You're like, well, okay, is it a bird? No, it's not even a bird, bro. It's not even a broad, man. It's not even a broad. Okay, it's a fucking Decepticon, man. God damn it. Right, so you're gonna see the next clip. You're gonna see it's gonna get real demonic, man. Okay, 1 second.
It's like a cartoon character trying to juggle a bunch of eggs, and then they all end up falling on his face. Or at least they would if it wasn't for his circle of friends who are busy patting him on the back and congratulating him on turning people into topical props, all while pretentiously spewing just whatever this is all over the screen.
I'd like to know about sex change operation.
I see. From penis to vagina.
So much art. I can't handle it. Do you go into topical props, all while pretentiously spewing just whatever this is all over the screen.
I'd like to know about sex change operation.
And that letting you know that all of these actors that you see, not a lot of these, but all of these actors that you see out there in Hollywood, they made that deal, man. That's why you really don't want to be aspiring to be one of these people, man. They made that deal. They made that deal, man. Okay, let them alone. They made that deal. These ain't people that you're supposed to be holding in the high esteem. They made that deal, man. Okay? They sold out. You look at Zoe Saldana freaking up on the table, man. That's a very, you seen the clip, and then you hear the lyrics. Okay, the lyrics. It's like a nursery rhyme. Okay, maybe that's the target audience for a lot of these things, and we know that's part of the agenda too. Okay, that's part of the agenda too. That's what Esau likes to do, man. Right? So maybe that's why they done it in that way. But again, like I said, this is an Oscar-winning movie. Okay? This is the Oscar-winning movie. Right? This is an Oscar-winning movie. Damn.
A bunch of eggs, and then they all end up falling on his face. Or at least they would if it wasn't for his circle of friends who are busy patting him on the back and congratulating him on turning people into topical props. All while pretentiously spewing just whatever this is all over the screen.
I'd like to know about sex change operation.
I see. From penis to vagina.
So much art. I can't handle it. Do you see it? Do you see the art happening? Emilia Perez is a movie that's almost entirely in Spanish, and it takes place in Mexico, following a transgender woman. But it's directed by a French man, who once said in a promotion, I don't need to...
Anyways, you can see where I'm taking the clip from. You can go check the rest out for yourself. Shalom, Yabashim, Shabashim, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom.